Very good morning, this is Jyotirmai, Department of Biology. So today we are here to discuss about the third food called protective food. So before in previous class we discussed about energy giving foods and test for starch, test for fats, and also we discussed about test for proteins too, and what are proteins and how they are useful, how it is made up of. Okay. Now in this class we discuss about what are protective foods. Okay. So, what are protective foods? So, in previous class I told you, protective foods which gives protection. So, the foods protection to our body from many diseases. So, the food which gives protection to our body from many diseases are from many pathogens, it gives protection. So, if you take protective foods properly in your body, if you are taking proper protective foods in your diet, then you won't get any disease, whether it's mentally or physical. No, there won't be any physical or mental disorder. Is it clear? So, what are the nutrients present in these protective foods? We know it in last class I told you, there are two types. Vitamins and the second one, minerals. So what are the nutrients present in these protective foods? Vitamins and minerals. And where these vitamins and minerals present in which foods? Protective foods, okay, but in which kind of foods? Majorly vegetables, fruits and vegetables. Majorly fruits and vegetables contains vitamins and minerals. Other than that, milk and egg. What are they? Fruits, vegetables, milk, egg. And majorly these are the food components. Majorly these foods contain food components called vitamins and minerals, and they help to fight against of the pathogens. Pathogen means diseases caused organisms are called pathogens, are also known germs. So against of that they fight. Okay, and what are the vitamins and what are the minerals present here? We look at, but in this class, today's class, I'll say what are the vitamins and how many types of vitamins are here, okay, and how they are useful, and the deficiency of that vitamins causes what diseases, okay, what type of diseases we get if this vitamins deficiency in our diet, okay. So we learn all these today, only about vitamins I'm talking about, okay children. So protective foods are nothing but like fruits and vegetables, milk, egg, like meat, some minerals, which helps in the protection and keeps our body healthy. So the foods are called protective foods. Majorly these foods contain vitamins and minerals. So now we look at what are vitamins. So the first protective food, vitamin. So vitamins which helps in maintaining of biological activities are also known body functions. What are the body functions like nutrition, excretion, reproduction, respiration? Like many activities are there inside of our body, and also many organs are working like heart, lungs, liver, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, stomach, thyroid, brain. Like many organs are working. So these all organs are associated and work together, and for the functioning of that all organs, these vitamins help. And if all the organs of our body, if they need to work appropriate, if they their function and their structure, everything should be maintained prominent. So that maintenance of organs proper in our body and the maintenance of work of them, everything is maintained by vitamins and minerals. So if you take vitamins proper in your diet, your all organs work appropriate in manner. Okay, when your eyes, ears, nose, everything is an organ. So each and every organ functioning will be perfect. Maybe it is perfect when you take proper vitamins and minerals in a regular diet. And these vitamins and minerals are also known micronutrients, right? What they are also known? Micronutrients. So you can't take these nutrients in a high quantity. We have to take lower quantity. Micronutrients have to be taken in less amount, but must and should. So in a regular diet, you must and should need to maintain these micronutrients. Never neglect intake of vegetables and fruits in our regular diet. As of Indian diet, we take vegetables as in the form of curry, salad, or sambar, like different in way. Fruits, so seasonal fruits majorly. In which season which fruits are available, take that fruits. Okay, and in that fruits different kinds of vitamins and minerals are present. So actually, how many types of vitamins are here that we look at? So here I written vitamins. Okay, but basically these vitamins are two types. How many types? Two types. One is water soluble vitamins. Water soluble means these vitamins are soluble in water, and the another type is fat soluble. So vitamins are two types, water soluble and fat soluble. The way they dissolve, some are dissolved in water, some are dissolved in fat. So what are the water soluble and what are the fat soluble? Here I will tell you. So basically vitamins you already learned in your 5th class. So what are they? Like there are 5 types of nutrients, right? Vitamins, right? A, B, C, D, E, and the last one finally K. And recently they introduced even F to F, but there is no complete clarification about it. That's what not introduced in your textbook. So A, B, C, D, E, K. These are the vitamins. Sorry, I told you 5, right, but not 6. So A, B, C, D, E, K. These are the vitamins. So in this, which are water soluble, which are fat soluble? This is important. We have to look at about it. So in this, water soluble are B and C. So vitamin B and vitamin C are water soluble. Okay. And what about fat soluble? Fat soluble remaining all A, B, E, K. A, B, E, K. Madam, how to remember which are water soluble, which are fat soluble? Very simple. So, water soluble, BC. Fat soluble, ADEK. How to remember? Do you know blood cells in our body? There are different blood cells present. Do you know about the names of those blood cells? White blood cells, red blood cells, platelets. White blood cells, red blood cells, platelets. WBC, first RBC, WBC, platelets. Right? So for remembering WBC. Just for remembering, for easy remembering, here take WBC. It's a white blood cell actually, but apply the same statement here. WBC. W means water soluble. What are the water soluble vitamins here? BC. Just remember like this, very easy to remember easier, like glucose, right? CHO. So C first letter cricket, first over 6 balls, last over 6 balls, totally 12 balls. Like it for easier remembering. That's all. Not the meaning that BC vitamins are WBC. Not like that. WBC means white blood cells. It's a separate, but for easy remembering, remember it as a WBC, water soluble vitamins like B and C. Then fat soluble, how to remember? FAD. How to? FAD. Simply. FAD are fat soluble vitamins. Is it clear? So now we look at all these vitamins one by one. Okay dear? So now let's come to the point of vitamins. So first vitamin A. Vitamin A is also called retinol. So retinol, the name itself indicating retina. So the retina of eye requires retinol chemical. It's nothing but vitamin A. And these vitamin A generally present in butter, egg, liver, milk, carrots, leafy vegetables, corn liver, oil, even vegetable oils also contain this vitamin A. If you take all these food items regular in your regular diet, if you can maintain any one of the food items, if you can maintain your regular diet, you get vitamin A. If in these food items anything is missing in your regular diet, okay, not all. If you are not taking this kind of food items in your regular diet, if these are missing, then vitamin A also deficient in your regular diet and even in your body too, then causes a disease called night blindness or xerophthalmia. So the deficiency of vitamin A causes night blindness. So generally people believe that night blindness means people can't see during nights. It's not like that. Night blindness is a disease. The person who can't see at not only at nights, even during daytime too, while it is dark. So dark areas, the person who is suffering from night blindness, he can't see any object in dark. So in dark condition, he can't recognize any item or any color, anything. So that's what this disease is called, night blindness. And the next one, xerophthalmia. The xerophthalmia means xeric, and deficient of water. The xerophthalmia means basically in our eyeball, the water is present, right? That is secreted by lacrimal gland. Here is a gland present called lacrimal gland, secretes water and keeps our eye fresh, and any dirt, particle, pathogen if supposed to be fall on that eyeball, immediately lacrimal gland releases water so that the dirt can be wiped off. But the person who is deficient of vitamin A in his body, so lacrimal gland do not produce tears and water, so that the eye becomes dry. So it becomes easy to, if no water in eye, dirt particles or germs deposit on there, so that the retina, eyeball destroy. So that finally they lose their vision power. So that must and should we have to maintain in our regular diet vitamin A contained foods. And the second one is vitamin B. So B is a complex food actually. B is not individually, don't think that B is a single. Actually B is a complex, B complex. So B, first one, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, B12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, totally B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, B12. These are the B complex vitamins. But Now all these vitamins not required. Just we look at B1, that is the thiamine. Okay, so B1, it also has a chemical name called thiamine, and the thiamine is present in whole grains. The two which is unpolished. Unpolished grains have vitamin B1. So that unpolished grains are, for example, brown rice. Don't think that brown rice is another type of rice. Brown rice, which is unpolished. Unpolished rice is called brown rice. Like any grain, you take jowar, bajra, ragi, red gram, green gram, black gram, wheat, anything which is unpolished, it contains vitamin B1. And including with that yeast. Yeast is nothing but is a microorganism, and which helps in the fermentation process, and it is used in bakery items majorly like puffs, bread, cake. Okay, in that they use this yeast. So in the food items also B1 is present. And next, liver. Liver is not your liver or my liver. Animal liver like cod liver or fish liver. If not hen, goat, sheep, that liver. And eggs, meat also contains liver, and it causes a disease called beriberi. Beriberi is a deficient, makes our bones, muscles weaker, so that it become disorder in the body, and maybe like this body may bend, our bones may bend, and our body won't be in a proper shape. Okay, and next one, vitamin C. Vitamin C is also called citric acid, and nothing but it contains, generally is present in lemon, orange, grapes, guava, tomato, fresh leafy vegetables, or fresh vegetables, even milk, egg too. Or I mean raw milk and raw egg also contains vitamin C. But once if you boil any food items which contains vitamin C, the vitamin C destroy from that food item. So never heat vitamin C foods. Okay, if you heat it, vitamin C destroy, and otherwise it escapes from the food. Okay, next we look at about the vitamin D, E, K. Okay, so now we look at the next one, vitamin D. It is also called calciferol. Basically this calciferol is present in fish, egg, liver, milk, ultraviolet rays, nothing but sun rays, and cod liver oil. Basically, if you take these food items, your bones, muscles be stronger. If not, you get a disease called rickets. Rickets majorly in small children. It leads knocked legs or bow legs. And legs shape become knocked or bow due to the deformity. The bones gets bending due to the weakness of the bones. Bones bends so that there won't be appropriate shape even in hands and legs. The condition is called rickets. And next one, osteomalacia. Osteomalacia is nothing but bones become so weaker and porous. So in adults and in infants and the children in them, it leads fractures and easy fractures. If suddenly they may fall down, if they may hit to somewhere else, even it leads a fracture due to the bone weakness. So vitamin D keeps your bone healthy and stronger. So that we need to take these kind of food items. And in the early morning, we need to expose to the sunlight. Then vitamin D is utilized by your bones and becomes stronger. And next one, look at vitamin E, tocopherol. It is also called medical ingredient. Tocopherol is present in whole grains, milk, liver, eggs, meat. And specifically, if you take this food, blood percentage is in your body, blood percentage maintained proper, and your fertility also maintained proper. What is the meaning of fertility? I will tell you this point very clear. Fertility means who can't give birth for the next generation. For example, your grandparents gave birth to your parents. Your parents gave birth to you. And you also should have the capability to give birth to next generation. So like that, if you have a capability, then it is called fertility. But those who are not taking vitamin E properly, in them the condition leads called sterility, and they are unable to give birth for the next generation. So they become sterile. Okay, whether boy or girl, whoever it is may be, due to the deficiency of vitamin E. And one more, anemia. Anemia is a condition. body, hemoglobin is a pigment present in red blood cells. If that hemoglobin percentage is decreased, then that condition is called anemia. So basically, common language in our home also you may be heard about this point. You may heard about this point called blood percentage decreased, low blood percentage. That condition is also called anemia. Okay. And next point comes to the point K, phylloquinine. It is also known phylloquinine. This is present in cabbage, green eggs, liver, meat, fresh leafy vegetables, even in vegetables too. Leads hemorrhage, nothing but this is clotting of blood and a bleeding. The condition is called oozing. Actually, if you get a hurt somewhere else, it should be clotted within 2 to 3 minutes. But when vitamin K is deficient, it leads bleeding disorder. Bleeding disorder means the blood oozes for continuation, at least we lose. And if vitamin K, based on the percentage of vitamin K present in your body, the oozing capacity means, and in some people it oozes for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, like in some people the oozing will be for 2 to 3 minutes. And the clotting of blood here, anywhere if it gets hurt, it should be clotted within 2 to 3 minutes and at least for 5 minutes. In some people the clotting of blood won't be in appropriate time and in appropriate manner. That disease is called bleeding disorder, and in continuation blood oozes for a long time so that they lose blood from their body. So those who have the deficient, so must and should need to take vitamin K. So by this way, all vitamins we need to maintain in our regular diet, and whatever the food items, resources I said, try to maintain in your regular diet and keep yourself healthy. Okay, so thank you children, have a nice day, and I hope you will follow it. Good morning. Very good morning, this is Rickets, my department of biology. So yesterday we discussed about vitamins, right? So today we will discuss about minerals. So just to look at what are the minerals present. So I gave you already synopsis yesterday. Just take that synopsis and start. So the first one is calcium. What is the first one? Calcium. Ca. So where this calcium is majorly present? It is present in milk, curd, cheese, beans, cabbage, fish, bones, leafy vegetables, broccoli, and even in vegetables too. And also it is present in all grains and pulses. What are the pulses here? Red gram, green gram, black gram. Like in that too, calcium is present, and this calcium is good to the bones. Okay, if you take calcium containing foods proper, your bones be stronger. If not, the deficient of calcium causes disease called osteomalacia. Osteomalacia, and also called osteoporosis. I'll clearly explain you what is osteomalacia and osteoporosis. In osteomalacia, bones become weaker completely. Bones demineralize. Demineralize means from bones calcium phosphorus is eliminated and mixes into the blood and released out in the form of urine. So from our body we lose calcium and phosphorus. So that when calcium is deficient in your body, then it leads weakness of bones and demineralization of bones. Leads bone fracture. For example, now suddenly I am walking here, but unfortunately I hit to this board. Then, due to this also we get fracture in our body parts. So this is called osteomalacia. Majorly bone fractures we identify in old age people, but people those who are suffering from deficiency of calcium, in them also we can find fractures. These fractures sometimes you can recognize even in small kids, infants too, because of the lack of calcium. So bone weakness, our bone becomes very weak and is also a responsible thing for osteomalacia. In osteomalacia, we also recognize that kind of symptoms. And next, rickets. In the yesterday's class, I told you what is rickets. Rickets, the bones become weak so that there will be deformity. Deformity means, for example, our legs are like this, right? Here it's a knee. But what happened? In normal human, it be like that. But the person who is suffering from rickets, supposed to be in them, the knee area gets knocked like this. Otherwise, it be in a shape of bow, like this. So, if you imagine, it is a leg and this is a knee. Basically, it bends like this. If not, both gets knocked like this. Okay, and then due to the deformity of bones, they get rickets. And the other one is tetany. Tetany is completely related to muscle weakness. So when calcium deficient in the body, it leads muscle weakness. It leads tetany. Tetany is nothing but the muscles which are present in our body parts get cramped and also contracted, not be relaxed. For example, see, now the muscles are, what muscles are present here are contracted. If I leave my hand, relaxed. So in this disease, muscles get contracted but not relaxed. Due to the contraction, we get severe cramps in the body. Cramping means pain. So majorly, we recognize a cramping in neck region. Okay. So this is because of deficiency of calcium. And another one, osteoporosis. Bones become porous. Porous means panchaga. Bones become very porous. It also leads fractures. Okay. And also deformity. Body bends, hands bends. The different problems we can see. And one more. Magnesium. Mg. This magnesium majorly present available in green materials. So along with that, it also available in eggs, milk, curd, cheese, fish, nuts. Any nuts you take, almond, groundnut, or cashew nut, whole grains, all grains, whatever it is, maybe bajra, ragi, jowar, rice, red gram, green gram, black gram, whatever the grains in that magnesium is available. And next, vegetables, leafy vegetables. In this, magnesium is present. Majorly, when magnesium is deficient in your body, first problem, muscle weakness. So, if your muscles are so weak, need to take magnesium containing foods. So, muscle weakness, deficiency of magnesium causes muscle weakness, tiredness, easily be tired. If you work for 1 hour or 2 hours, you get tired. The tiredness because of deficiency of magnesium. And cramps. Cramps means pain in the muscles, muscle areas. Pain, it's very painful. And fits. I'll give you clarity of the fits. The involuntary movement of the body, mean our external body parts won't be under control of brain. Then the unwanted movement shown by the body leads fits. And the nervous system, when it's not working proper, then they get fits so that the external body parts be under, shows involuntary movement. Involuntary movement, and exactly how should I say? The body parts not be under the control of brain. So that sometimes it be heavy, severe, the nerves which are present in the body gets damaged, and it leads sometimes death also. So that magnesium must and should. Magnesium, that's what I told you, not only magnesium, vitamins, minerals required in a little quantity, but needed must. Okay, next. Phosphorus. Tea, phosphorus keeps your teeth, bones strong. Where it is present? Milk, curd, cheese, meat, fish, cereals, leafy vegetables. So in this, phosphorus is present even in fresh leafy vegetables, even in vegetables also, even in grains like red gram, green gram, black gram, like pulses, beans, soya beans. In that too, phosphorus causes anemia. Anemia. Yesterday's class I told you, anemia is nothing but less percent of hemoglobin in blood leads anemia. Okay. And weight loss. If you have a phosphorus, calcium, then your bones be stronger, muscles be stronger, and you also be stronger. If you don't have proper phosphorus and calcium in your body, it leads weight loss easily. And one more, demineralization of bones. Calcium, phosphorus, both are not present, it's demineralization. D, eliminated, mineralization. What minerals? Calcium and phosphorus are eliminated from the bones and mixes into the blood and leads out to the urine. So, the phosphorus, calcium which is required for our body gets eliminated from our body. So, this is not good, right? So, need to take phosphorus containing foods. And next one, respiratory problems too. So, like cough, cold, breathing problems, everything under the respiratory problem. So, if you need to overcome respiratory problem, anemia, weight loss, demineralization of bones, everything, must and should need to take phosphorus. Okay. So next we look at next minerals which I have given in your textbook. Just please copy if it is possible. If not, I already sent you worksheet, right? Just look at it. So next here, sodium, potassium and chloride. Actually in your worksheet I gave you as fluoride. So now look at sodium. It is available in basically table salt, everyday wheat salt, right? And milk, curd, cheese. Cheese is nothing but genu. Seafoods and like fishes. From sea, what food we get in it? Sodium is present. And table salt, leafy vegetables and broccoli. In this, sodium is available. If sodium is less, we know it, low blood pressure, low BP we generally call. So the blood pressure comes down slow and it becomes low, so that body activities also become low. So to overcome that, the blood pressure should be increased. So we need to take sodium top. And weight loss, if sodium is less in the body, it is also leads weight loss. And plus, if people, those who have less sodium in their body, they feel always thirsty to drink more water. And fatigue. This is a point I will try to tell you. Fatigue. For example, I catch up an object. Okay. Later after, my hand became numb and I can't move my hand. The condition is called fatigue. Simply we say patte, so we can't move from there. So the body parts gets cramped and as well as stiff. And even now I catch this piece of chalk for a long time, for example. Later I remove this chalk, but my hands can't get open. It takes some time to open. Okay, this condition is called actually fatigue. It is also called weakness. Next, cramps, pains. Next, we look about potassium. K. Potassium is actually present in potato, tomato, banana, citrus fruits. So that's what. If you need to get potassium much, you mustn't have to take banana, potato, tomato, citrus fruits. In that, potassium is present. If you won't take potassium proper, then what happens? It leads muscle paralysis. First, muscles become weak. Later, slowly they stop working. So then finally it gets contracted but won't be relaxed. So that it leads paralysis. See, have you heard any time about paralysis? Hands, legs, and some people total body gets paralyzed. They be like this and their body won't be under, they can't move, whole muscles get contracted and they can't move anywhere. So this condition is called muscle paralysis. And next one, heart problems too. So if you are taking potassium less, then you must and should have to take the potassium containing foods called potato, tomato, bananas, because otherwise you get muscle paralysis and heart problems. Next, fluoride. Cl basically is present in we look at that minerals. Okay, just copy it. So the next minerals: sulfur, iron, iodine. In your worksheet, I will give iodine. Just please note it down. So the first one, sulfur. Yes, iodine is called iron. So sulfur, basically milk, curd, cheese, nuts, seafoods, onion, garlic, meat, egg, radish, cucumber. Like in some of the vegetables and leafy vegetables, the sulfur is present, and majorly in onion, yeah, sulfur is present. It is good for skin as well as nervous system, as well as heart, as well as muscles, for everything. Sulfur is very, very important. And if you are not taking sulfur properly in your regular diet, then it causes skin disorders. That's why you see, if you go to a dermatologist, if you have a skin problem, doctor gives you sulfur containing of solutions or soaps for using to solve the skin disorder. Okay, to treat the skin disorder, they make use of sulfur containing medicines. So what we get is sulfur is deficient in the body. We get skin disorder, muscle pain, nerve disorder, or circulatory problems majorly. And next we look at the next one, iron. Iron, don't think that iron balls or iron scales. Iron, which is present in food, specifically red meat, the meat which is in red color, nothing more than that, and whole grains. Basically, red meat and foreigners majorly they eat beef as a red meat. Okay, beef meat is in red color, so they make use of beef meat. But in India, we won't prefer beef, so that just meat is also enough. Okay, and next, whole grains, any grains you get from like rice or bajra, ragi, next wheat, even pulses also contain iron. Next, honey. Here I forgot to write jaggery, bellam also contains iron much, and leaf vegetables, egg, liver, nuts like groundnut, almonds, cashew nuts, badam, nothing but pista, all these has iron in it. And majorly the leafy vegetables, specifically spinach and Chinese spinach. Spinach means palapura, Chinese spinach, bajapura, and red sorrel, gopura. They contain they are rich source of iron. So while you are taking leafy vegetables, take care of those vegetables because they contain iron, right? Which keeps you away from anemia. Anemia, I already told you. The blood percentage less in the body, or the hemoglobin percentage less in the body leads anemia. I said, okay madam, if blood reduced in the body, what is the problem? See, if blood percentage is less in the body, blood is also called transporting material, which transport everything in the body, whether oxygen, and the gases, food, liquid, everything is passed through that. If blood percentage is less, hemoglobin, majorly, hemoglobin, here I will write hemoglobin is a pigment which carries oxygen in our body. If hemoglobin percentage is less, then oxygen passage also becomes less, so that body activities become slow. So that compulsory need to maintain iron in our body. So iron containing materials must and should we have to take in a regular diet. And next one, we will learn about iodine. Iodine generally present in iodized salt, the salt which contains iodine, and water, seafoods, as well as some leafy vegetables also, and milk too. Milk also contains iodine. Okay, and if you take less iodine in your diet, then it leads deficiency of goiter here, say here the neck area gets bulged, so that the body activities becomes lower. If it is not treated proper and not taking iodine proper, then sometimes it leads death too. And this deficiency of iodine also causes one more disease called cretinism. Cretinism means retarded growth. What it is called? Retarded growth. Retarded growth means mentally or physically they won't develop proper. And a mental disorder as well as physical disorder. So, intake of iodine is must in the body. If you take iodine proper, not excessive, not less, should be proper. If you take proper, then you won't get this kind of diseases. So most of the deficiency diseases we get because of deficiency of nutrients in the body. So how you get the deficiency of nutrients? If you won't take proper food, then nutrients deficient takes place in the body, so that it leads many diseases. So I hope you are very good children. You eat well. Okay, you eat well and take milk, glass of milk every day, and eat one egg and take almonds, cashew if it is possible. But intake of milk and egg is enough, along with the vegetables, leafy vegetables. Okay, whatever available your surroundings, what your mother is giving, eat that. Because mother hand is always the safety hand. So she gives which is required for you. So just take whatever the food she is providing, eat it. Don't say no to your mother. Okay. So I hope you were able to understand what I explained. So please, I hope you will read material and as well as read your textbook 2, 7th class textbook 2, and follow it thoroughly. Okay dear? And write down these vitamins and minerals in your book if it is possible. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Enjoy.